Hey guys, welcome to Real Life Money, where we talk about topics that schools don't, so let's get started. In this video, we're going to be talking how to spend, save, and invest money like an adult. So stick around for the saving and investing part so you could learn how to become rich. So the first section we're going to be looking at is spending. All of us spend. Many of us are natural spenders. It's kind of an impulse thing. Whatever we make, we spend. So let's go over it. So in order to spend like an adult, you have to be mature in doing it. Spending is not bad. You have to have a plan to it. So the first section within spending would be looking at needs and wants. Now yes, we all know needs and wants and all that stuff. You need food, you want clothes or whatever type of thing. But the mature spender looks at what they're about to buy and they look deep inside themselves, and if they see that this is a want, then you don't have to spend. Now I have some previous videos that goes over this type of stuff. I also have my last video that went over, does money make you happy? For this next section, which is experiences versus things. So for the video of does money make you happy, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. However, looking at the idea of experiences versus things, when you spend money on a thing, it usually breaks, gets lost, becomes old, whatever. With an experience, it stays in your memory forever. So that's the thing of whether you spend money for experiences and living your life versus spending money on things that usually just disappear as life goes on. Leading to the next section, which would be, are you aware of what you're spending on? The mature, aware spender knows how much money's coming in, how much going out, how much dollars they're spending, how many times they're swiping with their debit or credit cards. They're aware of what's going on with their money. So once you learn and understand those spending ideas, you could start moving into saving money. Now for this section of how to save money like an adult, I'm going to start with a quote from Warren Buffett. He says, "Don't save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving." Now this quote shows a very important idea to grasp, because many of us think that, oh, I'll just save whatever's left over. The problem is there's nothing ever left over. So what Buffett is saying is put a small amount away to savings first, let's say $100 a week or month or whatever. After saving that, whatever's left over, you spend that chunk. Now once grasping this concept of paying yourself first, this is the more mature way of saving. Now, what are you saving for? That's the thing, you shouldn't just save to save money. That's boring and you end up not doing it like a diet. That's why they fail. You should have a goal of why you're saving, so it motivates you to save more toward that goal, whether it's college, whether it's a car, or a house, or even vacation. Now that we know how to save, we got our spending under control, now it's time to invest and make our millions. Now, investing is where we can make some serious money, but investing is for our future selves, for our family, for our children. Now, investing is similar to savings. Savings is something more near term. It's more like a few years, 3 years type of thing. Investing is 5, 10, and more years. So we have our spending, we have our savings, and now when you got those down, you can move on to investing because you want more of your money. So this is where you could get more aggressive. You could get into the stock market and real estate and more investments. So I will have other videos on investing. This is my personal interest. it could make you ridiculously wealthy if you start early. So if you have a job that provides a 401k, the sooner you start that, the more money you'll have for later on. So let's say you can't. You don't have the money to invest. You don't have the money to save. You can't do it now. Well, let me ask you something. If you can't do it now, what makes you think you can do it later? Because you'll get more money? Chances are it's not going to happen. So you cannot procrastinate. You have to start now. Even if you can't start today, a mature investor sacrifices and suffers today so they can have delayed pleasure later on. So now we got the basics of all these things with spending, saving, and investing. So now I want to end with a quote from Thomas Jefferson. He states, in order to get something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next week. And now you have a killer start of becoming an adult.